I wish I could be more of a help on Sex Month, but sex and relationships is not my forte. What you guys really should be doing this month is watching all of Jen's and Carla's videos because if you ever needed to know anything regarding sex and relationships, it seems like those two are the people to talk to. Here's the thing, I do not date, I do not have sex, I do not have boyfriends. I've never really actively searched for that or ever really wanted that. And since I was forced to think about why I am the way I am and why I live my life like that, I came up with a couple of reasons. I have a fear of intimacy. It's really hard for me to let people in. I fundamentally believe that the people you let into your heart have the power to hurt you, and previous relationships have taught me that. So I will actively keep people out. I will always keep people at arm's length, probably just to protect myself. So I kind of always have my defenses up. And I realize that this could be problematic, and I realize this isn't the best way to live your life, but that's just how I am. It doesn't mean that I won't ever let anyone in. It just means that there's a really, really long application process for me to love you. So there's that. Another reason boys and I don't really happen is that right now I'm kind of in this state of being bitter. About a year ago, um, a boy that I knew, like kind of like as friendly acquaintances, kind of I would see him on and off, and there was a period of time where he hadn't seen me for quite a while, about a year, and within that year, I had lost some weight, and when he did see me, it was just his entire demeanor changed, and the expressions on his face changed. He said something to the effect of, "Oh my gosh, have you lost weight? You look so good. Can I have your number? Do you want to do something?" Basically, he asked me out and started hitting on me and was giving me all this attention that wasn't there before. And this was all because all of a sudden I had become attractive to him. And that's all well and good. And he has the right to be attracted to whoever he wants to be attracted to. But that didn't sit well with me. It's like all of a sudden I lose a little bit of weight, I'm a little bit smaller, and now you deem me acceptable. Now I'm good enough for you to be interested in. It's like, no. So if I'm being honest, since then, I've kind of been holding on to a lot of resentment. I'm kind of uh, been really bitter, and every man since then who has approached me, mostly ones that I wouldn't take seriously, but even the ones who've had potential, all of them, I have systematically shut them down and shut them up and shut them out. I want nothing to do with them. Um, Men at this point anger me, and there's got to be some psychological reason as to why. And I'm guessing it's somewhere along the lines of every time a boy ever does show interest in me, in the back of my head, I'm thinking, well, you wouldn't like me if I was fatter. But even if I wasn't in this current state of mind, I'm still, I've never wanted a long term relationship. I've never wanted a serious relationship. I've never wanted commitment. I don't even like the term boyfriend. So my love life is in this awesome place that I define as moratorium. But that's okay. And I honestly do not at all have a problem with it. The thing is that being this way, I used to kind of feel uneasy and kind of nervous and atypical because all my friends, everyone I knew, was either in a serious relationship or seriously dating and looking for a relationship, or doing the casual thing and sleeping with multiple partners and not being in a relationship with them. And I was the only one not doing any of that and not really chasing that goal. So rather than be nervous and ashamed about being different, I now feel Like, I am who I am, and I'm going to be who I want to be. And gone are the days when I'm going to apologize for it. I think there's also something to be said for being by yourself and being alone or single or however you want to call it, and being perfectly happy and content. You're always going to be with you, and you're going to need to establish a good relationship with yourself. I have never met another person who I've wanted to spend more time with than I've wanted to spend time by myself. So if and when that day ever does come, then I will start addressing these issues and I'll start to work on changing, because then that person is going to be worth it. If there's anyone out there who relates to me or feels the same way, I would say if you don't regard it as a problem and if you are happy and content doing what you're doing and living your life the way you're doing, then more power to you. I think that's your first responsibility, is to make yourself happy. So when you're frustrated because your friends and family look at you funny because they can't understand why it is you don't have boyfriends or why you don't want to date, just remember that it's your life and you will do as you damn well please. And no one is better qualified to determine what your life will be than you.